Hey guys, Ryan here. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 tips that are going to help you rank up quickly once ranked releases this Wednesday. And with that being said, the first tip we're going to cover in this video is going to be to stop waiting and to start rotating. One of the first things I notice about people who are around a 1 KD level, worse, maybe a little bit higher, is that they often wait for the circle to begin pushing in for them to start rotating. And they don't understand why this has cost them so many games. They don't understand why this is such a bad trait. When you only rotate when the circle tells you to, that means you're rotating with pretty much everyone else on the map. You are putting yourself in a no option scenario because you are going to be running with the circle at your back. So if you run into a squad, you have to fight them and kill them because you can't run. You have to be running from the circle. And this is something you really want to focus on avoiding. I mean this from the start of the game all the way to the end of the game. When you're at the start of the game, loot and then rotate, please. And then after towards the end and you're trying to get that power position in the final circles, I promise guys, rotating early will always be better than rotating late, and I can promise this. Legitimately, just keep that in your mind. Just keep remembering to stop waiting and start rotating at all points of the game. And obviously when you get towards the end and the circle starts getting small and you have the power position, maybe you don't need to rotate if you're in such a good position. But overall, the vast majority of the time, as long as you remember to start rotating and stop waiting, you're going to get a higher rank, you're going to get more rank points, and you're going to be better off overall. And this is going to lead us into my second tip, and that's going to be play to win, not to be the last person alive. I'm sure a lot of you guys are saying to yourself, "Ooh, Ryan, that's how you win the game, by being the last alive." And that's not what I mean, guys. In Apex Legends, you can easily play a style called ratting, and that's where you hide and you just wait to the end and you let other teams fight and you pretty much don't engage with anyone because you think it's going to put you at risk. And while you do have to be smart about your engagements and you shouldn't be playing dumb and just out there recklessly, you can't be playing afraid either. You have to play to win, guys. You are not in the Hunger Games. You are not Katniss Everdeen. You need to realize that if you're just hiding behind cover, you aren't going to be getting rank points for getting kills, and you also aren't going to be applying pressure on your enemies, and this is an actual skill you need to learn. As the circle gets smaller and smaller, you have to put pressure on your enemies. If you let them have all of the space, take up all of the key positions, get into your buildings or whatever, you are going to lose games, you are not going to get kills, and you're going to have a difficult time. You still need to be aggressive in a smart way. Play cover, play smart, rotate early, but also put pressure on your opponents and stop being so scared. You get points for getting kills, guys. You're going to have a multiplier that's going to scale with where you got placed and how many kills you got. So by playing aggressive, you're going to get kills, you're going to get points for getting placed higher, and you're going to have a much better time overall because you're going to also have momentum. If you never kill anyone all game and your shot is cold after sitting in buildings for 15 minutes, do you seriously think you're going to kill someone who's on a 7-kill game and has been fighting all game? No, your aim is not going to be on point. You're going to be playing scared. You aren't going to be ready for the fight, and you need to start thinking about those things. Moving on to the third topic, that's teamwork makes the dream work. And now a lot of people think this is some cheesy saying, but I mean this, guys. Focus on being a good teammate and focus on playing trade position. Trade position is the idea that if your teammate were to get shot, you are playing close enough and in a position where you can be there to help them and at least at the bare minimum trade out their kill if they die. But usually it means that you can trade positions and they can get back behind cover and played up and you can finish the kill. You need to learn how to play trade position because 2 people, if they're playing close, if they can take on 1 person and make it so 2 people are shooting 1 person, you will win that gunfight 9 out of 10 times. 1 person cannot shoot 2 people. That is not how it works. 1 person can only shoot 1 person at a time. So if 2 people are shooting 1 person at once, you win it every single time. By playing trade position, by focusing on your teammates' positions and how to play near them and how to play close enough to be there for trade position, you are literally going to rank up so much quicker, even if you can't communicate with your teammates. As long as you know how to play trade position, you are going to dominate your games, guys. But with that being said, we're going to move into the fourth topic, and that's that cover is everything. I mean that cover literally could be applied to every single topic I've talked about in this video this far. It can be applied to trade position, rotating early, understanding how to play with your teammates, pretty much anything, guys. I mean it. Cover is the key to being a good player. But I don't mean just finding cover and, identifying what's good cover. What I also mean is knowing how to play in cover, how to play out of cover, how to get to cover, and how to overall just be someone who knows how to use cover. You can be behind cover all you want, but if you don't know how to drop shot, if you don't know how to snake, if you don't know how to jump shot, if you don't know how to peek properly, if you don't even know how to actually play close enough to cover to get to it before you die, you're just going to struggle. Playing cover is an art in and of itself, and I promise if you take the time to learn this skill, and I made multiple videos on it that you can check out, but if you take the time to learn this, you are going to get better. You can just watch any of my good gameplay, you can watch any top player, you can watch CDL or Warzone competitive, and cover is the key. You can watch Counter-Strike, Valorant, any first-person shooter, Apex, and cover is the key. Learn to play behind it, but learn to use it to apply pressure, guys. Don't just play scared behind it and give up the whole map. Learn to use it to apply pressure, to be dangerous, and to get kills, and you're going to be so much more effective, especially once you learn to properly rotate. So moving into my fifth and final tip is that if you want to get a better rank, you have to become a better player. Now, on the very first day rank comes out, you could grab a ghillie suit, lay in a bunch of bushes in the middle of random circles, and you would honestly probably get a pretty good rank. You could sit there and just hide and be the absolute biggest rodent on the map, and you wouldn't become a better player. You wouldn't actually get, the highest of ranks. You wouldn't make top 250 or iridescent, but you could get probably gold or platinum or whatever those ranks are, and what would be the point? As I'm saying is you could do that if you really wanted the rank that bad. But if you put all of the focus on the rank and not on you actually getting better, then you're just going to plateau at gold or plat, and your cheesy strat is going to be the plateau of your ability, and that's it. You aren't going to be able to rank up based on just actually getting better at the game, and you're only going to be capped by the ability of your strategy to work and how good the players you're facing are. Once you start facing good players, cheesy strategies aren't going to work. If you can't 1v3 a squad, it doesn't matter if you're laying in some bush in the middle of the map. Those placement points aren't going to mean anything unless you're getting kills as well, and that's the whole point I'm trying to make. A lot of you guys have to focus on actually getting better. I know it's so easy to focus on the bad games. You're probably going to watch your rank go down some days and you're going to get frustrated, but don't worry about that. I know that's not easy to say because I have days where if I hop on and my KD goes bad, and I'm sure with ranked, when I have negative days in ranked, I'm going to be a little frustrated, I'm going to be a little upset, but in the long run, you have to figure out why it happened. Was it bad luck? Was it something I was doing? Was it my teammates? Was it me? Blah, 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 blah. I have to figure out why, and I also have to figure out the solution to the why. Just because there's a problem, that doesn't mean there isn't a solution, and that's the key thing you need to figure out. Once again, as a reminder, ranked play will release this Wednesday at I think 10 a.m. Pacific time here in America. But when it comes out, I do plan on playing it a good bit. I plan on ranking up. I'm probably not going to go for top 250. I might try one season, or if I can convince some of my friends to come back and I get some of my friends I play competitive Warzone with, then I might actually make the push. But I am going to go for Crimson and Iridescent and get to the higher ranks and whatnot. But as I said, I do plan on playing with viewers. So if you are interested in playing, well, leave a comment down below and, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. It's been Ryan. I hope you have a good day. Peace.